miss you too.
Z, when the Corona apocalypse is over, I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, me too. I'm super excited, super pumped. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta meet Trahma. I don't know how I didn't meet you before I left to Phoenix.
I
was
know.
like, I've been in your circle. I was like, come on.
This is Boston.
Boston. What's up?
Say hi to the world. You're famous.
He is famous now. This is dope.
All fucked up. Yeah.
So
are we live?
Yeah, we are live. We're on the Facebook now.
On the Facebook Live.
On the Facebook Live. Just chilling.
Money. Wait, how do I share this?
So Mankind just put it in the private chat.
Tight.
So now you can copy that link, share that out. I probably should copy the link too and try to share it. But since we're here, man, what's up? How's everybody doing?
Word? You know, we're out here surviving and thriving.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
this
welcome.
This is my son, and this is what he's done since the day I brought him home.
This is what he's been doing. How old is Boston?
Which what?
How old is Boston?
Boston, that bitch is like 5. I think they're both around 5.
Not 5? Like, maybe. I don't know.
They're like they're just babies still. They act brand new. Little
so
badass kids.
That's so cute. So they've just been chilling with you all quarantine while you're working? They're just right there next to your side?
Oh, dude, they're the best coworkers I've ever had.
They don't argue. That's dope. Everybody's probably like, what's Danielle doing here? Everybody, welcome Danielle Danielle's here. We up in here. This is dope. Tell the people a little about yourself, Daniela.
I don't know what to say.
She's like, I'm just here. Yeah.
He's like, I'm honestly just here living my best life. So
exactly. That's how it has to be.
How do I? Oh shit. Maybe.
Are you trying to share it?
I did try to share it. I don't think I can. Takeover Lounge. That's all I needed. Tight. I mean, why didn't I even realize that?
Yeah, I'll connect you right now on Facebook.
Oh,
link me, dog. Tag me. You are what's going on.
We got.
You know I don't know what I'm doing.
Mankind playing God over here, just like the godly voice.
Yes, I am your father.
Right.
hey, just so y'all know, before we start, Real Cortez will probably be in this backstage area with me. So
okay, cool. I see Eric right there.
Right.
Yeah. Live chat.
Cool.
Oh, we got 4 viewers. I don't know if that's us or if that's. I don't even know what's happening. But I'm glad. Whoever tunes in is going to be lucky. Because this is going to be a good one.
Facts.
Right. Man,
I'm just trying to like split these screens and act like I'm technologically.
She's over here typing like she's a hacker.
I'm telling you, I was 19 when I got locked up, and I was released when I was like just about to turn 22. Just the boom in technology in that little amount of time was insane. I felt like a caveman, and I still do. Like I've never caught up. I've never caught up since like 2009. I don't think. Nope.
She came back. She was like, "What happened to MySpace, yo? I thought everybody was on MySpace."
I never had a MySpace, so I have no idea. Like,
how old are you though?
I'm gonna be 26 in June.
That's about like that's still baby. That's not MySpace.
That was like because that was like the birth of Facebook. Was that time?
That's true.
Everybody moved it along.
I was an elementary school student when MySpace was a little thing, but Facebook was bigger than MySpace at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a baby.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
You really are.
I'm a baby.
I'm 10 years older than you. I feel old as fuck.
She's like, dang it.
Wait. Oh, damn. Do any of us really know our Facebook password? I mean, really? When was the last time we signed into Facebook?
The facts. That's honest truth.
Okay, where am I? There we are.
Facial
Bam.
recognition.
Oh shit! Look at me. I'm like,
You got it.
sheesh.
Microsoft need to sign you.
Apple need to sign me.
The vibes are high in this chat. I like it. We in it.
We in there.
This is dope.
All right, look, now we're good.
Now you got it shared already and all that.
Yep,
All
we
that good
gravy.
stuff.
We good.
She said we
My
gravy.
5 fans will be here shortly.
That
You two out of the 5 are right here already. So we're golden.
This is all we need, right?
Exactly.
Because oh my god, I'm super excited just to get started.
Quantity any day. No
Yep,
cap.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'm with that. So yeah, man, should we start? I'm waiting for Mankind to be like, yo, let's start it. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, what up, Royal Cortez? Fucking love your face forever.
Royal Cortez is up in this.
What's going on? Let's start.
Producer Mankind said, let's start. Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Takeover Lounge. We are here. I'm one of your hosts, Z Give, and I'm gonna let Daniella introduce herself.
I'm Daniella.
Yep, and as you know, Mankind is not here. I mean, it's different. I mean, Mankind's not here. We got Daniella stepping in for Mankind on the screen stuff, and she'll be my co-host. And we're just excited to be here. Daniella, what have you been up to during this quarantine? I mean, we've been starting the live for a while, but what have you been up to?
I've been crafting. I made a drinking card game. I've been doing canvases and watching a lot of Netflix.
Oh, what are you watching on Netflix? What's your favorite show right now? Or what are you binge watching?
Well, I actually restarted watching Glee today. Got my
Okay.
parents into it.
That
So we are now a Glee family.
Wait, isn't there like hella seasons of the Glee? Like, how many seasons are in Glee?
There's 6.
6. Okay, it's
And
not that much.
We're almost done season 1, so that
Oh,
can
okay.
kind of tell you how we've been doing.
Okay, so we still got some trucking along to do with
we
some
still
Glee.
got it. We still got it. Yeah.
That's good. That is dope. So I want to get into these questions real quick, man. So we want to welcome to the lounge Big Mama Trahma up in here. You already know what's up.
Yay.
Trahma, what is up?
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fabulous.
Yeah, you
I'm
look
actually
good.
feeling like ready for this to be over. Thank you.
Yeah, your hair's green. What the mohawk going? What was the inspiration for that?
Oh. Just the quarantine vibes.
That's
I
what
wanted
exactly
at first I wanted to look like Joe Exotic, so I left it yellow when I bleached it for a minute and like drew the handlebar on and an eyebrow ring. I can't make this up.
This is
Oh,
crazy.
no.
Yeah, and then this beautiful color came, but I can't wait to chop it. This is probably the longest it's been since I've grown that shit out.
Is it the longest it's been, or it's not the longest?
It's definitely the longest it's
It
been
is?
since I chopped it all off. Yeah.
Woo! You got some good length, some good hang time.
Thanks.
There we go. So let's get into some of these questions, man. Let's pull them up real quick. Let's see. So Trahma, where did you get your name, and where did that come from?
I love this story. The name Trahma came from a literal panic attack that I had while I was driving to the Pima County Fair with my old lady. Like, had to pull over because sometimes it just like I have really bad PTSD and anxiety disorder and shit. So it was really funny. So I had to pull over, cry it out, panic it out for a little bit. I get back in the car and it was like an epiphany. I was like, I look at my wife and I was like, what about trauma? Oh, I was like, that's hard. Like that.
That's dope.
Trauma, spell it different.
It's really different. That's why I like it. So the spelling is different too. So how did you come up with that spelling?
My sister-in-law did.
Okay, that's dope.
I can't remember how I tried to spell it the first time. I think there was no H, it was just Trama, and everybody kept saying, they're like, Trahma. Trahma.
What's the southern accent? They're like, Trahma.
Yeah. Trahma.
That's dope. I just picture that happening, just like you, like just having a panic attack and just like get in the car all calm and just like, trauma. There we go. That's it.
Wipe that tear and snot up off my lip.
Right.
And I was like, little PTSD. No. Trauma. Yeah.
It's like we just bounce back like rubber bands, baby. Like,
Oh goodness.
that's dope.
It worked. And then somebody called me Big Mama Trahma once, and it stuck forever.
Yeah, that's the at. So is that like
Trahma?
So when somebody says Big Mama Trahma, you're like, oh, you follow me on the gram.
You know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like
that's what's up. That's real sick. That's real, like I like asking that question because you wouldn't understand if you don't ask. So like it's different stories. So it's dope and it's a beautiful name to come from. So let's see what's the second question we got popping up here. So what keeps you motivated, Trahma, to continue doing music and just being great?
Stop, fool.
You got me blushing on the live.
Shit. When I was all junked out on heroin, I overdosed and died 3 times.
Wow.
3 times. I've had cancer twice. I broke my spine, which was like a really crazy injury. So like every day that I'm here and existing, I have to do shit that I love. I have to. And I just want to just keep going because like I really started from the bottom. Like I was a bad junkie. Bad. Yeah. At a young age.
How old were you when you started using?
Shit. 15.
15? Wow.
15 to 19. Like I was doing the most. I'm lucky that I went to prison at a young age because it saved my life.
Wow. We're glad it did because then you wouldn't be getting the awesome person you are, man. Yeah, exactly. This is dope. So that's what keeps you motivated, just staying alive and being out here doing what you love.
And just wanting more. I'm like, shit, like there has to be such a reason and a purpose for this big ball of me.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like, so I got to give it to the world. I feel like I owe the world that.
That's dope. So coding and dying 3 times, I mean, that's not something you just bounce back and just be like, oh, yeah, let's not do that again. But like that just changed your whole perspective on life, essentially.
Prison did that for me. Every time it was crazy. Even after an overdose, I think I would maybe like not use for like 10 to 12 hours at the max. Like I'd be thinking too, I'm like, man, I really got to get my shit together. I just woke up in a hospital after they had to Narcan me like 5 times.
Right.
And you know, it's still like the drugs take over your brain so bad that, you know, it's not a choice that you have in the moment.
Exactly.
Prison saved that shit for sure.
Yeah, so that's crazy. We're gonna get more in depth in that later on because I want like the whole story and people to know where you come from. I just want to know people to understand.
You want my biography?
Exactly. That's what I want to do. I want it to be written right here in the Takeover Lounge right now. We're gonna have a biopic and everything.
I'm down.
All right, bet we'll have that happen then. So man, continuing on. So who are some of your musical influences?
Oh fuck.
You can name them all. Go ahead. We got that time, Trahma. For you, we got that time.
Locally, first and foremost, I'll always say Mr. Tommy Will.
Shout out Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
My female influences, Blimes and Gab, always. I'll say that forever. Machine Gun Kelly, I can't ever let him out because when you like really dig down into his shit, he's such a lyricist and I relate to his story, you know? Yeah. But you don't got that kind of time. You want me to keep going? Shelby Schlansky, Marley, Askey, Nathan Villains. Shit.
She said, all that time. Then she just like, okay, there we go. I'll just give you 3. I'm just going to give you 3.
Stop, dude. I could go on for days.
I know, but that's fire.
The local scene is what influences me lately heavily. There's so much talent here. It's gross.
It is. It really is. I mean, it doesn't just make you feel like just go harder. Like you just like, we got to collab and we got to go harder just because that's what it is. It needs to get the recognition. It needs to get recognition. Soon.
It's totally gonna. I know
it is.
I feel.
Okay, so we said musical. So what would you prefer to be, Trahma? A mega superstar or make a living doing what you love?
When I read that question, I was like, is that like, I wonder if people do want that. I don't want to be a mega superstar. No. No, that looks so exhausting to me.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
That would be so mentally exhausting to me. If I could make a living off of making music, I would be the happiest bitch in the world. That's all I want. That's all I want, just to make a living.
And just make sure you're straight and your people are straight. That's all you want. That's dope.
Yep.
Cause like with megastars, I mean, you get your privacy just taken away from you. You just like
for the
gotta
rest
find
of
the time.
life.
Exactly.
Like, the only way out is in a casket, and I feel so bad for like some of my biggest influences, like that they've had to go out like that already, or that's their foreseeable future.
Right.
When you get to that level of fame, fuck that.
Yeah, you're like, nah.
I don't know how to handle it when I'm walking downtown and somebody's like Trahma. And to be honest, like if I don't like know your name off the top, I'm just like, hey, you know, awkward sometimes.
I feel that. And then just doing what you love and just making money off it is just that much more rewarding. Just to keep on doing it because you're like, oh, yep, this is what I want to do. Which is what I've been doing. So that's dope.
Exactly.
So in your music, you mentioned how trying and how dark your past is. So this is where we're getting back into that storyline. So how did that shape you to be an artist you are today?
That's what started and created like Trahma into being a thing and like an artist now. Was like the one hip hop, the AKT Action, like internet Eat My Beats contest or something, and I wrote like a really sad ass song about my past.
Right.
And you know, so I how it shaped me as an artist is like that's what started it. But I noticed that I don't write about it often because it like sinks me into a hole of sadness. Right. You know, it's like reaching back into that shit, but it'll come out one day when it's ready.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah. I mean, I just want to hear the story. I just really want to understand Trahma and how just 15-year-old getting hooked on a drug and then going to prison, coding a couple times, and then just coming out better than ever. I mean, so let's start with that.
Shit. It's been a long... I feel like I don't even know how to properly vocalize it.
You know, you never actually had to, have you? Before?
No.
No. So this is the first time we're getting deep into this.
No, because I was so young too. I was super duper young. And I did like what somebody who's done time would call hard time because like I didn't have any visitations, any phone calls, anybody putting money on my books at like a young age and having to like really hustle. And then when I got out, like having no money, so I had to get all my clothes at churches or, you know, the Salvation Army and shit where they'd give me the meal tickets and whatnot. So, and then a million failed job applications because now I'm a felon for robbery and drugs and nobody wants to hire a thief. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit, like all of that. All of that is what has made me this big old teddy bear that I am today.
Just that teddy bear. So, how, like when Trahma was younger, was she like this at all? Like, was she like maybe when she was 8, was she just bubbly?
Oh my God. I was born a gangster and a fuck ass at the same time.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Like it was funny because like I was so obsessed with hip hop and the culture and my parents, their lifestyle, you know, and I was born a fuck ass.
You're like, yeah, I came out the womb like this, man.
I didn't like re-civilize and become like a civilized human being. I feel like until after prison that shaped me up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. So how long did you do? How long were you in the prison?
Just under 2 years.
Just under 2 years, and then you're like, "Yep, never doing that again."
Nah.
Yeah, you're like, nope.
No.
Did you write in prison, or were you reading, or what were you?
I was
hustling,
working out and getting skinny.
Yeah.
I was little skinny mini when I got out of prison because I just worked out like 6 hours a day, all buff and shit. My sergeant called me Big Swole.
Big Swole.
Like, Walk around the chest.
That's dope. That's dope, though. So switching gears, I want to know what's the best advice you've gotten.
When
I'm
I was
sorry, we have to stop real quick because guys, we're not sticking to the format here. This is where we should be rapping.
Oh, my bad.
And we're supposed to be going back and forth on these questions, you guys.
Okay.
We're not going back and forth. So for the rest of the since we didn't do the first part of the interview how we should be doing it, so now we need Trahma to come in and rap, and then we need Daniella to do the last 5 questions.
Let's do it.
And then we'll mix it, and then we'll just cut it up in post. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Love you. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Boss man came out. Let's get it. All right. So Trahma, this is your time. We're gonna spit it Acapulco real quick.
Acapulco real quick because
acapella.
Shit. You guys want some new shit?
Let's do it.
All right. Bad to the bone, back in the lab, my fat ass back in the throne, got gas in the cone. I don't want to blast on a hoe, but I got a lot of mass in the throw. Step back and I go, can't nobody do it like me. Switch up on a beat like me. Take $100 bill to the man, make it come right back times 10 like me. Look, that's just the hustle mentality. How can my mama be mad at me? I don't know. She's where I got my insanity. Taught me about manifestations and all of the ugly realities. Shit, ain't nobody care about us. Living in poverty, sleep in the dust. Mind all your manners and watch who you trust. Land of the free, that is not the US, no. But that's another conversation that we'll have next time. Promise, because you ain't ready for it right now.
That's fire. Yo, let me get some fire emojis in the chat, man, real quick. That was crazy. So Daniella's gonna take over the interview. I'm a chime in too sometimes, but
perfect. Okay, so hi. So let's start with that same question. What was the best advice that you've ever received?
I was about to say too was in La Pinta, one of the OGs. She told me because I was fucking around in there for a minute too with the illegal activities and the contraband. And she was like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, if you can't stay sober in here, how do you expect to stay sober out there? And that's really what I was like, damn, you're right. You're right. You're right. And they all told me if I ever came back, they'd beat my ass and stab me. So I didn't want to go back.
Oh, Lord. Oh, goodness. Okay, so what do you think your best asset as an artist is?
I'm relatable? Look at Stacy's trying to answer for me right now because I'm like, what is it? Yeah, is that what it is? The fact that I love everybody and have the bridge capability. My personality, I think, because let's be honest, I'm not no great bar flipping bars for days ass femc ass rapper, but I'm a mood, I'm a mood on my music and in person, and I think that's probably my best. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Shit.
It's true. And you're also very approachable. I mean, I remember the first time I met you, I didn't know you, and you just come give me a hug. I'm like, okay.
Wait, where did you guys meet?
Probably a bar?
No, it was at Solar Culture, way back when you were with Underground Desert Artist.
Yep. UG Desert Artist. Where was that at?
That was at
Solar Culture?
Solar Culture.
Oh, those were the days. Those have not house parties. I can't even lie. Those were the fucking days. Those were the days.
That's so dope.
Shout out for that. I was too. I was probably come to mama, girl.
You were. And I was just like, who is this?
I will face you, beautiful bitch. If you're still in here. I'm just now seeing all these pop-ups.
I know. So when it comes to Bully, what was your inspiration and the creative process like for it?
Great question.
It was that beat. I found that beat, and I mean, really, after Wig Split, it was like those hard, fast drums. It put me in a mood, and that's all I've like really been wanting to write to lately. And I showed it to Beezy, and it was like game over. When me and Beezy find that right beat, it's like 24 hours later, we're like, you ready?
You guys are a power team for sure.
Facts. Big time.
Yeah.
That's like Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant right there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
That's dope.
And you guys shot that video during quarantine with Sunny, right?
Easter Sunday.
How was that?
Yo, it was a whole mood. I was kind of mad because that bowling alley's right by my crib, right? And every night it's been lit up with like all these different colored lights, and I was like, that's fucking tight. That's where I'm shooting the video. And I just had a feeling. I was like, the one night that we do this, all the lights
be lit up
except for the Tucson Bowl. So it was really, really dark. But of course, Sunny came correct with this like Darth Vader lightsaber light thing. And shout out Stacy, because she sat there the whole time with that lightsaber while Sunny did with the camera. And we social distanced the shit out of that video. I love that video. It came out so hard the way he edited it. Shout out Sunny and Beezy.
Yeah, shout out Sunny and Beezy one time, man.
Sheesh.
Aww. Is this a question? How awesome is it to be a pioneer of Arizona hip hop?
Please don't make me choke right now. Wait. Ask me that again. It's weird to me that people say that, but I love it and I feel very flattered. I'm a baby artist here, I feel. But I show up and show out, and when I found it, I made it mine because I love everything about it here. I love it, if that answers your question, but I don't know how I got here, but I'm here now. And
I think it's just dope because you're so consistent with the music. You know what I mean? I mean, you're dropping consistently, so it's like, how can you not be a pioneer? It's just whoo! Especially for the femcs out here. I mean, I think you're paving the way for them with you and MBZ. Because it's just like, oh, they're doing it. Well, why am I holding back? Like, let's do it. So that's dope.
My partner in rhyme right there.
That's dope as hell to see.
Oh, stop.
Okay. And what is your favorite local business?
Shit. Let me tell you how I stay looking this good right here. I don't have my lashes on right now, but pretend that I do and I look gorgeous. But Stacey Gavin Aesthetics be my glam squad. She's the reason why. Mira, look at me. Shit.
It's true. Stacey's lash game is on point, and I miss her lashes so much.
And the skincare, like, there's a reason I'm gonna look 12 until I die. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. So if you want to look 12 until you die,
so Stacey.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
This has been
That's
so
dope,
fun. I
yo.
love you guys.
Yeah, we love you too. It was so dope to have you on here. Of course. So what we're gonna do now, since this concludes the interview portion, is we're gonna jump on IG on the Lounge Takeover, and you're gonna go ahead and perform a little snippet of Bully or a little something new or whatever you're feeling at the time.
Yeah, I'll give you guys whatever you want. What you want?
Bet I say
us.
yeah, surprise us. That's what we want. We're surprise.
Hop on over to Instagram.
Yes, exactly. It's right there in the pop-up. Y'all go follow us and go check it out because Trahma's about to be in there in like 5 minutes. Daniella, it was awesome having you up in here, and we're gonna continue. Daniella's gonna be here permanently. So I mean, you guys, this is what it's gonna be. Z giving Daniella and Mankind on the back end doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he pops in. Since I said that, he's not gonna pop in.
The one time he doesn't pop in.
All right, bet. So we're gonna hop over to our IG, the Lounge Takeover. Trahma, thank you for doing this with us. It was awesome.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Yes. Later. Peace.
Bye.